Hello everyone, it is Simtastic for Real here, and we are on my second channel. I just decided to come back a little bit easier because I know I have not been uploading any videos for about a month now. I had 2 deaths in my immediate family, and it's been like back to back, and it's just been really difficult for me. I've been trying to get through it, but you know what gets me through it is just playing a little bit of a relaxing game. And so instead of doing my Let's Plays right off the bat, I just kind of want to give it a little bit of time so that I can come back a little bit more refreshed on those. But I did decide to do a Planet Zoo video for you guys today. I just wanted to start a fresh zoo. So I do have my expansion packs loaded up here, and all my expansion packs are already loaded up, but I just really want to check out the penguins and some of the polar bears and stuff like that. So I did build a zoo here. It has been a while since I've played this, so I'm sorry if the camera movement is a little bit wonky for a little bit, just because I have not played it in a while. All right, so like I said, I just wanted to create a little bit of a zoo here, and I am making it kind of like in the mountains, just because that's where I currently live. So I just thought it would be kind of fun to make it kind of where I live. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know, when I ever start, like, I just kind of like to make a little bit of a path to kind of figure out where I want everything. I usually always put the staff rooms down here by the entrance. I don't know why, but when I start out a zoo, I usually do that, and then I kind of change it as we get bigger. But I don't have a whole lot of money right now because I'm just starting out. I am in the challenge mode, so there'll be like little challenges here and there that we'll have to complete. Like right now, you want to get your guest numbers up and your overall profit up. So those are the 2 challenges that you kind of start out with, I think, usually. I did see that there is a franchise mode, which I have not tried that out yet because I haven't played, like I said, in a while. And I think I will end up probably doing a franchise mode because I think you can like play online with other people, which might be fun. And you can, trade your animals online. But right now it's just kind of computer based. So I don't know how the franchise works, but I'll probably look more into that so that we can go ahead and do that. But yeah, so I'm gonna start doing some staff rooms here. So like I said, I have not played in a really long time, so I'm so sorry. But so staff rooms are usually down in the facilities. And then as my, hold on, I want to pause the game real quick. So that way there I'm not getting these notifications being like, you don't have any staff rooms, because I know that. So, but yeah, so I'm going to start building some staff rooms. And I think as you have staff do a lot of research at the beginning so that they can make kind of cool staff rooms. So it'll be like New World, I think it's called New World staff rooms, which is pine on the outside and everything, which is kind of cute and cool. And that's the one I usually always go for. It kind of looks like log cabin-ish staff rooms. So I will be getting them to do some research pronto. But for right now, I'm just going to use the ones that come with the game just for ease. You can also, in this game, you can also make your staff room. So you can buy these and then just put walls around it, which is kind of cool. So yeah, so for right now, I'm just going to use the ones that came with the game. And so here is a trading center, which we do need. And then I think, oh shoot, what is it oh, there it is. Okay. I'm like, I haven't played in so long, guys. I'm so sorry. I was wondering what it is to turn your buildings around, but it's Z, which I forgot about. All right. So we want a trade center. We want a staff room. It's kind of small. Wait, is this a bigger? No, that's quarantine. Okay. Like I said, as we research and stuff, things will go up. We want a research center, of course. Oh no. All right. Put that there. And then a quarantine building. And I am not a super great Planet Zoo player, so this is probably not anything like what you guys would want it to look like. But like I said, I'm not, by any means going to be entering any tournaments or anything. So we'll go ahead and put those in. I just kind of like to just stack them for right now. Wait, what's that one? Staff room. Wait, did we already get a staff room? I thought we already got one. Oh yeah, we already did. I think that's the staff room right there. Did we get a keeper hut? I don't think we did. Oh yeah, we did. Did we get everything? Research center, quarantine I got, staff room, I got the trade center, I got the veterinarian area, and workshop. I don't think I got. Okay. So just put a workshop down here. And then what I like to do is I like to move the already existing trees. So that way there we can kind of cover up the staff room, because if our staff area, because if your guests usually see the staff rooms, they have a really hard time with that. So you have to make your guests happy. And so you want to just kind of use some of the trees to block the stuff out. And that's usually what I do. I just use the already existing trees so I don't have to spend any more money than I have to. So just pull those around and make it so it looks really pretty, guys. Okay. I don't even know if this really looks that pretty, but we're going to go ahead and pretend. So I also have to hire staff too, which is kind of fun. Not really, because then you have to pay them, but it's okay. All right, and that takes up more of your money, so you can't really get these cool animals. And you have to take care of the animals. It's just really animal-based. You have to take care of them, make sure that they're doing okay and that they're happy and all of your guests are happy. So it gets a little bit stressful. Some people find it super stressful. So we will see. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move these trees around here. I think that's okay for right now. I may move this one a little bit so that the guests don't really see it when they're coming up that road, but they probably will and they'll get mad. All right. So for right now, that looks okay. And then how you get your staff is you go to your zoo button and then you go to your staff and then you want to hire... so I want to hire a keeper for right now. And then I also want to hire a caretaker because they just kind of clean the park up, or the zoo up. And then you want to hire a mechanic because they also, they fix all of your, barriers and stuff for your animals. So you want to get one of those. And then security, I guess. I don't usually get too many security people, but that's okay. Oh, vendors. We don't have any vending areas right now. Veterinarian. And I can hire an educator once we... yeah, I can hire an educator afterwards once we get like some animals in here and stuff. So that's basically our staff area, which looks really nice. And let's see, so does it look really nice? I don't know. I kind of use this wood area because like the wood paneling for the paths, just because it is going to be, like I said, in the mountains. It is in North America, which is where I wanted it to be. And yeah, it looks really really flat right now, which is what I chose. I wanted kind of like flat terrain just because I like to make my barriers and stuff pretty standard, big squares or big rectangles. So we'll go ahead and do some animal trading and find out what animals there are, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for, I kind of look for there because we don't really have very, all right, well, let's go for this like cheaper animals. Yeah, so what I like to do with my parks is I usually like to have the animals be released into the wild. It just makes me feel, good. And I have these conservation points and those go up because it's improving your zoo reputation, and then having well-educated guests, releasing animals into the wild, which is also a really good conservation credit. I don't know, I kind of want kangaroos, but I really want some of the Arctic stuff, which it doesn't look, and I don't even have any aquatic stuff either. And I have those 2 packs. What should I do first? All right, so I think what I'm going to do first is probably get this kangaroo, just because I think it's really cute. Oh, it's got like really bad. Oh, and there's a girl kangaroo. Okay, let's adopt them both. All right, you guys. So we ended up getting 2 kangaroos from the trading post, which is exciting. And so they are at the trade center right now. And then the zookeeper will bring them into their habitat once we build it for them. And so how you figure out what you want to build is you go to the Zoopedia, look up your animal, and then it tells you everything they need for their habitat. So how big it needs to be, if there's any water that needs to be in there, any climbing structures, how deep the water should be. You need temperature requirements and how high the boundary needs to be. So these are all of the requirements. You can also put in some landscaping items that are desert and grassland because that's what they like. And that's where they're from, is from Australia. And so, yeah, so we will go ahead and build the barrier. So it has to be a certain amount. So let's go ahead and try and do this. I always make it bigger than what I'm supposed to. This is the barrier I usually like to make. So I was hoping maybe I could do it like back here, kind of. So that way there we can make a path to the staff area from the barrier. And it'll be easier if it's over here. So yeah, so I was going to put the barrier over here, but then you have to make a staff area over here and have them walk all the way over here. So it might just be better if we did it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and build over here. I try to line it up as close as I can to the walkway. I know I'm like so weird about it, but that's what I usually try to do. And we can move some of those plants too a little bit. And the barrier is going to block out the staff room a little bit, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and do this. All right, so I want to put in a, oh gosh, that's awful right there. All right, I will change it. Oh my gosh, I will change it. Yeah, we'll change it. Oh my god, that's awful. Okay. Maybe I can, I can take that out. And, oh gosh, that. Okay, thanks. All right, that looks just a tiny bit better, and I will change it when I'm just so worried about the camera angle for you guys, so I will change that. I do want to put a staff exit over here, and then we can always put another habitat over here too, and have the walkway go this way, which would be nice. Like I said, this is rough. I haven't really played very much lately, but I just wanted to try it and do something fun and a little bit relaxing. All right, so let's go ahead and put the trees over here, move them around a little bit so that they're kind of covering up the area. Where that's clipping in, I think that's going to count for them, and they're probably going to be unhappy about that. So I may just move it a tiny bit. I think it's still going to clip in a little bit. All right, it's okay. So that's the staff area where they come in and out. I do want to make it so that it's a little bit bigger. Edit barrier. And then what I do is once I've created it, I do this. It is already pretty high. Okay. Just the front, and then probably on the sides where I'm probably going to put, I'm going to put another path over here, I think. So I'll just put a couple over here, put it as glass so people can see in. I do like to add, let's see, I do like to add little education about it. Usually it's, yeah, media. And then I think I'm just gonna do a habitat informational sign, and I'll probably put it here so that they can see that it's the red kangaroo. And oh, he is like floating in the air. Oh, because I still have it paused. So this should be fine. I hope they don't get out because it was kind of glitching before. But we'll see. So I also need heating. Oh, I also need utility areas, which can be over here. So that way there we have heat and electricity. But I think if you're close enough to the entrance, you don't really need those. I think it's when you get further away. We'll see though. So I do want to get some heating in there. Let's see. Let's see if I can get the heating. Oh my gosh. Oh, habitat. All right, heaters and coolers. I think it's gonna be heat because they're desert. So I'll put some around, and it kind of tells you the area that it will be. And I want to adjust the heating. So it was like 12 to 44. Let's do like about 36. 36 would be good. And I think that's gonna cover the whole thing. And then I can put some greenery in there once I get them in there and see, you know, what they like and what they don't like. All right, you guys, so I built this here for the kangaroos. I put in their little heaters, bumped them up to 36 degrees Celsius, and now we can add our kangaroos. And then usually what I do is once the zookeepers have added them, I look at them and kind of add some greenery, and then if it's too much, it will tell me that they're unhappy. If it's too little, it will tell me they're unhappy, and I kind of go from there. Facility is without power. Oh, okay. So we do need to have a power station over here. So we'll go ahead and put one in, guys. Don't worry. So water temperature regulator. I don't know if I'm going to need that, but what I will need is a, let me see. All right, I'll put one right here. And then I do like to add some walls around it, because once it rains, it's going to take it. It's gonna be destructive towards the thing, so it will break a lot. Is what I'm trying to say. All right, you guys, so I think in the next part what I will do is I will go ahead and do some of the enrichment around their barrier, because I did do the little building back here for the electricity, kind of off camera. The red kangaroos are kind of unhappy. They need some enrichment. And I also put the red kangaroos on this little board here so that your guests can get educated about the kangaroos. And so how you do that is usually it comes like this. It's just blank. And then you just do the little drop down tab. And if you have some animals in the zoo, it will have those animals as the drop down, but we just have the red kangaroos. So that's what came up. But like I said, I'm going to make them happier next part. But you guys, look, they're so happy. Well, they're not really happy, but they need some enrichment, but they're just so cute. Let's just see them. Oh my gosh. And this one's coming. He's hopping, or she's hopping. Yeah. But yeah, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you all in my next video.